we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hello, listen. The video you are about to see is from easily 5 months ago. Okay? Easily 5 months ago. Okay? A lot. I've been gone for a while. But someone has to see these videos. Someone has to see the videos, and it looks like it's you. It looks like it's you. It looks like it's you. Plus, the videos explain stuff so that I don't have to explain stuff later when I record the new video. I'm gonna record. I don't want to keep. I don't. So yes, this video is from a long time. As you can see, my hair is not even burgundy no more. The video is from a long time ago. Let's ignore that. Okay? Okay? Just watch the video. Enjoy. Enjoy. You will notice that this video is also entitled Part 1. Don't let that scare you. The video is only like 50 minutes. It was just too long, I felt like, to post, and I'm returning. So, enjoy. Thank you. Hey. So we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to have a conversation. So many things to say. First off, my name is Anaya. Welcome to the hold on. A lot's happening. I forgot my intro for a second. Welcome to the Anaya Show. I'm Anaya. If you're new here, congratulations. And if you're a returning viewer, congratulations. Girl, I know what I told y'all. 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 Okay. I told y'all, I said, oh, video coming, 2026 rebrand video coming. That's on the way. This video on the way. I know I told you that. I know I told y'all that like 3 weeks ago. I know what I said. Here's the thing. I don't even want to say my life is falling apart, but it's definitely not together. It's definitely not together. It's coming together. Like last semester it was falling apart. Remember, I think I was talking to y'all about this. It was falling apart. It fell apart. Not falling apart. It fell apart last semester. Okay? I'm picking up the pieces. I'm picking up the pieces. I'm picking up the pieces. I thought the pieces were going to be picked up. Let me tell y'all what happened. I might have already told y'all what happened. Well, the beginning of what happened, but I didn't finish, okay? So basically, I thought school was supposed to start the week of Martin Luther King Day. Because last semester, school started, my semester started the week of MLK Day. But we used to have this thing called J term. It's the winter term, the winter session, okay? Whatever, it's shorter. It's like 3 weeks, okay? We don't have that anymore because I guess people weren't taking it. I don't know. So that threw off our thingy. That threw off how, because now we don't have J term. So they made our winter break a little bit shorter. I knew that. And I told someone that, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who I told. For the life of me, I cannot remember who I told. And they told me, no. Yeah, they're doing that, but it's still going to be the same. I can't remember who I told that, and then they told me that. But when I see them, oh, bro, I'm still mad about that. So basically they told me, no. Yeah, we don't have J-term anymore, but the semester's still going to start when it starts. Okay, cool. That in mind, I had my getting my life together thing. I was filming videos. I had time. I was filming the videos I posted, those were being filmed. And then I was filming some other videos, but I didn't get to edit it. Why? Ask me why. Lo and behold, it's the Saturday. It's the Saturday before school is supposed to start on Monday. I'm texting my friend. No. I'm not even texting my friend. I'm in a group chat with some of my friends. One of them put in there something like, oh, school starts on Monday. School starts on Monday. I text my best friend. I said, oh my, bro, I was panicking. Literally, I had plans with people that week. I had, like, during the week that I thought that was my last week of break, I had plans. I had plans during the day, plans, bro. During time I have class plan. I systematically went through it. I copy pasted the message I had sent, and I said, I messed up. I thought that school started next week, not this week. I gotta cancel. I'm rescheduling stuff. I'm literally so upset. I'm mad. Girl, I didn't even have a notebook yet. School started, I didn't even have a notebook yet. Like, I was so mad. So that threw off my whole group, my whole rhythm, because at that point, I was slowly piecing together my apartment. Listen, I probably said that this 11 times. I'm Marie Kondoing my apartment. Now, it's not called Marie Kondoing. Marie Kondo, she's the one who did the life-changing magic of tidying up. But I've been doing this since October, so I feel like I reserve the rights to call it Marie Kondoing it. I made it a verb. If you feel some type of way, I don't care. I love it. But the thing is, I've been doing this since October. Not because it takes that long, because last semester my life was falling apart, and then I was piecing my life together, and then the thing that makes me so mad about that, so school starts, yada, yada, yada. I check my agenda. In my agenda that I hadn't touched that whole break, I had in there the correct date that school started. I wrote that in at the beginning of last semester, so that was in August. But I wasn't using my agenda during the winter break, because my life was in shambles and I wanted to be free from school and anything and work and all that. So that was the tip top. So we started bad, right? And then I'm gonna be honest. Y'all, do y'all like my hair like this? This is not like a style. I just got done, like, my hair was blow dry, but it wasn't a good blow dry, so I went in there again. It just gotta last me a couple days, but I knew I was gonna film this video, so I just left it out because at night I do the 2 curler, like, you know, the sleeveless curlers. I'm gonna have to do a whole separate video on that for y'all one day. I have done that video for you. Wait, I have done that video for you guys. I filmed a whole video of me doing that before and I never posted it, but I think it's because I did it on TikTok. It was like less than 10 minutes, but then I ended up deleting the TikTok because I was like, I don't really like posting long form vertical content. If it's over 4 minutes, what are we doing? Also, follow me on my TikTok at the YAAAAA Show. Girl, tell me why your girl hit over 170,000 views on a video on TikTok and over like 25,000 likes on a video. It was about Vampire Diaries. Yeah. Basically, I'm famous. Word on the street is I'm famous. But yeah, that's great. And I've been more active on TikTok. Listen. The only reason I've been more active on TikTok is during winter break, before school started, I was bulk, what do they call it? Bulk filming or whatever. Bro, I filmed like 3 or 4 days in a row. I filmed batch content. I filmed 4 days of batch content for TikTok. I had at least 10 videos for each of those days. That's 40 videos. I only like to post like 3 videos a day. When I tell you, best decision I ever made. Batch content eats for TikTok. I think I have tried to do batch content for YouTube, but not correctly. The way I tried to do batch content is I would be filming different videos at the same time. Yeah, can't do that because then you got to go back through your camera roll, figure out what part go to which part. It's too much. It's too much for me. But if I you know what? I got to think about that because if I start filming batch content for YouTube, that's kind of what I was filming. Well, I guess I wasn't filming batch content because batch content is usually you take a day, you film the content. But during winter break when I was free, I film the videos that are posted. I film those within days of each other. And then I was just putting it out for y'all week after week. It was weekly. Yeah. Oh, wait, could y'all hear that? Bro, I hope y'all couldn't hear that. Oh, wait, what was that? No, the dishwasher not on. Oh, that was the mystery sound my apartment just be making. I don't know. It just be doing that random times a day. Always doing that. Very loud. One time it did that. And I was in my bedroom. I never hear when I'm in my bedroom, like when I'm asleep. Like when I'm awake, I can hear it is muted, but I can still hear it, right? Because it vibrates through the walls, right? I know this is crazy. And then I only ever said something to them once, but I never really told them. And then they were like, oh, it's probably just a garbage disposal. And I never told them, no, it's not. But anyway, one day I was sleeping, dead sleep in my bed. And this is totally off script. What's the word? Off the point. This is neither here nor there, but anyway, I was asleep. I heard that, but I didn't know it was that. I woke up. I thought someone's breaking into my apartment. Girl, it was just that. You cool. Yeah, but if someone was breaking into my apartment, they would have died. I keep a knife beside me. I keep that thing on me. And I got a lightsaber. Yeah. Right by my bed, so yeah. Anyway, neither here nor there. What was I talking about? Oh, girl, yeah, train wreck after train wreck after train wreck. Cause then school started. I really only have one class that I'm focusing on, but of course things can only get worse once they get better. I'm only in one class right now, right? Because the rest of my classes are 6-week classes that start later. Guess when they start? Today is Friday. They start Monday. So that means this whole 3 weeks, I only have one class and I haven't been doing nothing. I've barely been reading for the class. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, I might have to drop those 2 classes because I only need the class that I'm in right now to graduate. So, oh my God, I'm graduating. What y'all gonna get me? What are y'all gonna get me? And then that's another thing. I'm stressed out. So I told y'all I was gonna make a video about this. This gonna have to be the video. This is gonna be a full chat with me. Let's talk. Let's really. I am naked from the waist down. Not naked. I got on underwear, but I do not have any pants on. Winnie the Poohing it right now. So let me try. We can do a little right here. So, and then I gotta tell y'all about the 75 hard too. Put a pin in it. I need a notepad because allegedly they saying I got ADHD or something and I don't be in my memory bad. Hold on, let me look. I got a random receipt right here. Let me write. What I said was 75 hard talking points. Maybe I should write down talking points before I get on here because I'll turn off the camera and I ain't even say what I want to say. Wait, what was I just talking about? Oh Lord. What was I just talking about? Graduation. Hold on. We're gonna get back there. What was I just talking about? If I have to turn this camera off and look at the footage to remember, what was I just talking about? My life being hard. Spain. Let me write that down just in case I don't. So I told y'all months ago, I said, I just dropped it in a video. I said, and I might be moving to Spain, but that's a whole nother video. So the plan was I was going to do the NowCap program. The NowCap program is a program where you go to Spain. You have to fly to Spain with your own money. Like you have to pay for your own flight. But you get to Spain and you before you go there, you're assigned like an area. And you're going to teach students there English, okay? Because the Spanish government, they want their students to also know English. You don't have to know Spanish because the classes are going to be taught in English only. But I know a little bit of Spanish. Yo hablo español. Yeah. I went to Costa Rica for study abroad. I know a little Spanish, so yeah. You know that sound? What's the TikTok sound? I made a TikTok to this and it's like, I can't even remember. I just am like, she's like crazy. She's like crazy. En la cabeza. Wait, en la cabeza. La cabeza. I know usually if it ends with A, it's feminine, but y'all know how y'all be having those tricky. What did she say? I don't even think that's what she said. What did she say? Girl, I'm gonna TikTok to this. I don't remember what she said. En la cabeza. That's neither here nor there. One day I'm gonna make merch for you guys. And it's just gonna say that's neither here. It's just gonna say that's neither here nor there. I just spit. That's all I was gonna say, cause girl, I don't know. What else? So anyway, I was gonna do that. I was gonna go to Spain. It's for a year. I would leave in September and I would come back in May if I wanted to come back. But if I was able to come back, girl, hold on. Let me add that point too. This not really a politics channel, but let me put that down right there, because we do have to address that. We do have, that's a big one. We have to address that because that's crazy. A lot of crazy stuff been going on. For reference, it is girl, don't say for reference if you don't know the date. It is January 30th, 2026. So when I talk about the political state of the world for 30 seconds, I'm only talking about it for 30 seconds because I don't have too much energy to give to that right now. Like, I'm really on my last nerve. Anyway, again, what was I just saying? Spain. But then I just finally started finishing decorating my apartment. Like, if y'all have been subscribed to me for a long time, y'all know I had my move-in vlog on here. I had everything. Y'all was helping me decorate. We was decorating my kitchen. Y'all remember when I had that crash out in my kitchen because I couldn't put together that kitchen organizer? I should put my videos back up. If y'all start commenting on my videos, I will put my if I get 5 people asking me to put up my old videos, I will start putting the old videos back up there. I promise. Word to my mother. I'll put that up there. But yeah, so like, y'all saw me. You remember me saying, oh, I'm gonna, once it's all done, I'm gonna make another video showing. There was never another video. I've lived here for almost 2 years now. There's never been another video. I've never shown you my bedroom. Until 2 weeks ago, bare. Just my books, my dresser, my bedside table, my bed. No decorations of the wall. I got a full-size mirror in there just so I can see my fit. That's it. It looked dead. I'm now getting posters, and I only got like 8 posters on the wall. I will be honest, it looks crazy. It looks crazy because it looks bare, but then it's like 8 posters on the wall. It looks, in fact, crazy. So you're probably like, girl, what the hell does that have to do with you going to Spain? I just barely made a home here. And the thing I hate is I never get to stay in a place like since I was like 17, this is my first time living in a space for more than a year. Okay? Because when I was 17, we moved out of the duplex. My family, we moved out of there, and we had lived there for like 3 or 4 years. At least 4 years. I think 4 or 5, actually. We had moved out of there into a new house, but it was basically my senior year. I graduated, so I was only there for a year. And then I went to live in the dorms, okay? Lived in that dorm for a year. Moved to a different dorm the next year. Lived in that dorm for a year. Moved to a different dorm the next year. You see my problem. And then I moved here, okay? And I moved here, right? I have now been here for like more than a year and a half. It's literally gonna be like 2 years and like 3-4 months, right? I know it's more than a year, but I just like something about that. I just feel like I want to have a home to leave. This is gonna sound crazy, but maybe this is toxic. I don't think this is toxic. I think this is just something I need. I want with all my soul and my heart to have a home to leave. You know, and right now I have a best friend here, I have friends here, and like leaving them, I would miss them. But like, I want it to be ingrained. Like, I want it to be like, when I leave, like, it really means something. Like, it really, like, it's it's like the end of an era type stuff. This not my end. This is my second season. This is literally my second season here. You gotta understand, that's my second season. You can't have like, you know, the dramatic walkout, like you're turning your leaf on, unless you done been there for more than 2 seasons. That's 4 season behavior. You know what I'm talking about? Like, or at least 3rd season, because you know Disney Channel do the thing where it's like 3 seasons in a house and they switch it and they go somewhere else for that last season, and that's the final season. We ain't even get to the 3rd season finale yet in this apartment. I want that. God forbid I want that. God forbid. And that's just like, I told myself when I had this idea of moving to Spain, I told myself, I said, don't be scared to leave the country, because I would be leaving the country to live in a country. I've never done that. When I was in studying abroad, it was only for 2 weeks because it was during the J term. So it's just like, you're leaving the country to go live in a place where you don't know anyone. You've never been there, because I've never been to Spain too. But it's just like Spain is the only one who has this program to this level. Like I haven't, like I know there's other I heard there was one in like Japan or something. I can't go to Japan. I can't go to Japan. I've heard too much. I've seen too much. I can't go there. I can't go there. Because I know it's not, I know I'm black no matter where I go. But in Japan, I just feel like I'm black. Like, is that crazy? Is that crazy for me to say that? And I be seeing one of my favorite YouTubers on here, I Am Cheyenne. She be going to Tokyo all the time. I don't know if she be going there all the time or if she only went once or twice and she's got a lot of videos because she be splitting them, but I feel like she there every other day. And she be in there and it just, obviously it don't, and not just her, like I'm not going off one person's thing, and she love it over there. She love it over there. She keep going, but I'm just like, she different from me. I can't deal with all that. I simply cannot. And yeah, that's personally how I feel about Japan. But also I didn't really look deep into the program. But also I want to go somewhere where I know the language. The only languages I know that like get aroundable, English and barely. My native language and barely, y'all can tell. And then Spanish I get around. Despite what happened a couple minutes ago with that En La Cabeza thing, I promise I just don't know that one right now. My brain's fucking. But when I get there, I know it. You can ask the people I went to study abroad with. When I was there, I was bilingual. So, and you can ask my friend, my best friend. She speaks Spanish, and she be telling me, she like, yeah, you got it. She a no sabo kid, but that's besides the point. Besides the whole point. Anyway. So y'all see the scenarios. Y'all see what I'm dealing with. Not to mention, I am graduating. I have been in school since I was in 3rd grade. So basically when I did Head Start, I did Head Start, and then I was still somehow too young. I think I did Head Start too early, because my mom was a single mom. She needed to go to work, right? So she put me in Head Start as soon as she can, okay? But I think she must have had to do some begging or something. I don't know, but I think I was in Head Start too early. And so I wasn't old enough to be able to do kindergarten, okay? So they were like, yeah, she can't get in right now. I don't know what that means. Well, I do know what that means because they be doing it all the time, but still, what does that mean? I just did Head Start, like I'm ready, bro. Then, so I had to read, my only other option was just like not be in school after I just did Head Start. So my mom put me back in Head Start again. So basically, more of the freaking story, I've been in school every year consistently since 2006. 20 years, since I was 3 years old. I was born in 2003. Since 2006, I've been in school. And mind you, that's not even a fair statement because I was in daycare before I was in Head Start. Learning the alphabet. So I've been learning my entire life and I've been doing great. I'm really good at it. I'm really smart. I got a lot of awards. I lettered in academics. Yeah. I got my letters somewhere too. Yeah. When I graduated high school, yeah, I was dripped down. I had a medal, 100 plus hours of volunteer work. You know, you got your honors cord. I was dripped down. Your honors. So I was dripped down. And then coming this spring, I will also be drip down, drip down. Yeah, graduating big grad, big grad. Girl, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Don't think of this as the video ending abruptly. Think of this as being left on a cliffhanger for like 30 seconds because the part two is probably already up. Part two is probably already up. So go ahead, go to part two. Just go. I just felt like the video was gonna be super. I already posted part two. Go to part two. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank ya. Thank ya.
And we all got dreams, we all want things.